Welcome back to my Girl Love review series on this channel. Today, let's talk about Hometown Romance Episode 1. This is honestly one of the fastest releases I've seen after an official pilot. The pilot only came out around 2 months ago, and now we already have the series airing. So I'm guessing they probably filmed it way earlier and only released the pilot later. My first impression of this series is that it's extremely funny. It's lighthearted, easy to watch, and full of moments that genuinely make you laugh. This is exactly the kind of comfort, feel-good show that I always look for. In this series, you can clearly see the personalities of the two main characters and how different they are. Most of the humor actually comes from that contrast between Si and Klao. I also really like the visuals. It's not overly stylized, but the colors are beautiful. The countryside scenes feel so peaceful, fresh, and calming. It's just really nice to look at and gives off a very relaxing vibe. Now let's talk about the characters. Klao, played by Lookmhee, might look simple and countryside on the outside, but she's actually very wealthy and owns a lot of assets. Despite that, she chooses to live a humble life, enjoys farming, and doesn't like showing off. Her character feels very Thai in every way, from how she drinks, dresses, to even the music she listens to. It's very visually pleasing and adds a lot of charm to her character. On the other hand, Sonya plays Si, a spoiled rich girl who's been pampered her whole life. She's stubborn, a bit bratty, and can come off as self-centered and entitled. But at the same time, she's not a bad person. It feels more like she's been protected for too long and hasn't really stepped out of that bubble yet. What makes her character fun is that she's kind of clueless in a cute way, playful, carefree, and a little chaotic. She's gorgeous and elegant, but not exactly the smart, perfect type. Sometimes it feels like there's not much going on in her head, but then she pulls off something unexpected and surprises everyone. That contrast actually makes her very likable. And I have to say, Sonya really fits this role. Her vibe matches the character perfectly. As for the chemistry between Lookmhee and Sonya, it's really good. Their interactions are fun, natural, and very entertaining to watch. They have that balance of being both adorable and genuinely funny at the same time. There are so many hilarious moments in episode 1, but what I also appreciate is that the show isn't just comedy. There are quiet, emotional moments too, like the scene where Si and Klao are just sitting there, looking at the sky and the moon. They don't say anything, but their eyes tell completely different stories. One looks like she's living in the present, full of hope and excitement for what's ahead. The other feels like she's still trapped in her past, holding on to childhood memories that are hard to let go of. Overall, I think this is a really strong first impression. I don't know where the story is going yet, but I'm definitely enjoying it so far. It's fun, easy to watch, and honestly, really, really funny. If you're looking for something that will make you laugh, you should definitely check out episode 1 of Hometown Romance. I highly recommend it. And if you've already watched it, feel free to share your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think.